Hey everybody, my name is Marianne. I'm here to talk to you today about life after gastric sleeve. If you had any questions, um, this is for people that are kind of on the fence about getting sleeved or want to know what they have to deal with after they get sleeved. Kind of a little bit about my journey. I went through a company called A Lighter Me. It is based out of Mexico. Um, I do live in the States. uh, it is out of Mexico. I went through Dr. Ellis Ortiz. Really good surgeon. Everything there is really nice. People do have a lot of concerns about going through Mexico. It is safe. It's really nice. Everything was really clean, sterile. There's nothing to worry about. You could look them up at alighterme.com or their Facebook page is alighterme. So if you have any questions about that, I could definitely let you know kind of where I started. I started at 205. I lost 5 pounds before I did like the pre-op diet that they give you. I lost 10 pounds on that. And then, so my weight surgery was 190. My current weight right now is 140 to 143. I'm kind of like in there. I have been on a stall for about 3 months now, which is okay because I hit my goal weight of 145. Well, I passed it. My next goal weight is about 135, so hopefully I could get there soon. But like I said, I've been at a stall. So kind of some things that you'll have to deal with after you have the surgery. You might not. If you don't, then that's great. If you do, well, then just a heads up. First thing is hair loss. I did experience hair loss. I still am experiencing hair loss. I'm about 37 weeks out and still experiencing it. So that's about, 8 months probably. I had my surgery at the beginning of April 2016. It is now December 2016, kind of towards the end of December. So Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to y'all. With hair loss, my hair used to be like mid-back, and I recently just cut it to about shoulder length. Some of it has helped with the hair loss, the amount of hair loss. Some of it hasn't. It still kind of feels the same, but not as much, if that makes any sense. Like, I guess because it's shorter, it's not as big of a hair ball than what it was when it was longer, but it still feels like when I pull it, it's pulling out the same amount in a way. Kind of places that I've had hair loss, of course, is right in the front, as you can see. It is depressing, but it's something that you go through. Some people have said to go and take biotin, but that kind of deals with the hair growth, not really the hair loss. A couple of people have taken prenatal vitamins, like I've taken prenatal vitamins, vitamin D, hair, skin, and nail vitamins, and like a woman's gummy vitamin that's supposed to kind of do everything. Still getting hair loss, so be on the lookout for that. It did probably start about my 4th month in. I started getting hair loss, and now I'm 8 months out. So, unfortunately, it happens, but get ready. Sometimes you may feel like you haven't really changed just because you do look at yourself every day. So the change, you don't see it as much as like your spouse or somebody else would. So there is that. Don't get discouraged by anything. There is days that I'm like, I still feel the same. I still feel like I weigh 205 pounds. Nothing's changed. But then I go and look at pictures of myself like before I had this surgery, and you could definitely see a change. I had about 5 double chins, you know, really big. Face looked fuller, but now, face slimmed down. I think I only have about a half a chin. Um, and I'm in like a small and medium, not as medium. Could fit some small shirts, mainly mediums. Um, kind of, I'm able to fit in a size 6, which is amazing because I've never thought I would be able to fit in a size 6 again. I don't even remember the last time I saw a size 6. But definitely, you do feel the same sometimes. Um, just don't let it discourage you. Before I had my daughter, I was about 150. I was in the military. I was at 150, and for some reason, I feel like I was smaller then than I am now, but that's not true because I think when I was 150, I was like in a size 10, in a size 9, 10, and now I can fit into a size 6. Um, so I think that's kind of weird, but it happens. Why, I don't know. Um, some family and friends may not be so supportive. And just know that you will have that. Some people might say that you're taking the easy way out, and it's not. By all means, you have to go through a lot of stuff after surgery. You can't eat the same foods that you want to. You can't drink any carbonated drinks because it does hurt. You have to change your whole lifestyle, and you see, like, obviously for people overweight, we struggle with a food addiction or wanting to eat a lot, and you can't after you have this surgery, and it's kind of frustrating because your eyes are definitely bigger than your stomach is, and you see all this good food and you just want to scarf it down, but if you eat too fast, then it hurts. Sometimes you even throw up. Um, it feels like you will definitely feel when you're full. And like some people get kind of signs, like for me, I start hiccuping when I'm getting fuller, and I know right there that's when I need to stop, or else if I keep on going, I'm going to be either throwing up or having really bad pains. So it definitely isn't the easy way out. And like, I tried everything to lose weight. After my daughter, well, I was 150 in the military. When I got pregnant with my daughter, I gained about 80 pounds, and that's where majority of my weight came from. And after I had her, I only lost about 30 pounds, so I was at 230, my highest. And after I had her, I was able to lose about 30 pounds, but I just stayed in the 200s. And no matter what I did, I tried, working out. I tried going to like boot camp workouts, weight training, just cardio workouts, eating right, eating diets, eating salads, like nothing but salads and water, or nothing but, any like good food and water. I tried juicing, I've tried Plexus, I've tried B12 shots, I've tried lipo shots, I've tried, all kinds of fat burning diets, pills, everything that you could think of, and was only able to lose probably like 10 pounds. And then as soon as I stopped, it went right back. So this was a last resort for me. It's not something that, I gained 10 pounds and was like, oh, I'm going to go and cut off my stomach and that way I could be back skinny. No, I definitely did struggle for about 6-7 years of trying to get that weight back off, and still nothing. But growing up in life, I've always been a little bit heavier, on the heavier side. So it has always been difficult for me to be in the normal BMI range. But I'm still considered overweight right now, but all I have to do is lose like a couple of pounds and I'll be a normal. So cross your fingers, hope it happens. And another thing is do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. Um, because if you are doing it for somebody else, they might never be happy with it. Do it for yourself. The reason why I did it is because my family has a lot of health issues. Being overweight and stuff. There's diabetes, there's high cholesterol, there's high blood pressure, stuff like that. I did not want to get that. I do have a daughter. I wanted to be here as long as I can for her, and I didn't want my weight hindering how long I have with her. So that's kind of the reason why I did it. And sorry for this stream of light. It's from the window. But yeah, I did it so that I could be here longer for her and not have to worry about, when she wants to play around or, get down on the floor and play and stuff like that. I didn't, before I was always like, I can't, my back was hurting, I would get real tired and I didn't want to play and stuff like that. I do have hypothyroid, so that too didn't help with the weight loss or me having energy. I do feel like I have a lot more energy now. I still take my medicine. I'm going back to the doctor soon to see if that's changed any. Hopefully, it's getting to where it's correcting itself. But for now, I'm still on medication and still taking that. And so that did hinder me losing a lot of weight. So like, even though I was working out and everything, like I would have to work 3 to 4 times out as much as a normal person would to lose that weight. And with this gastric sleeve, I'm 37 weeks out and I've already lost about 65 pounds. That is amazing compared to the 6 years that I've been trying to lose weight and was able to lose about probably 10 pounds and then gain it right back. Another thing is don't compare yourself to anybody else. If you have friends or if you do join like a Lighter Me, they do have a big support group, but don't have them there to support you. Don't have them there to compare yourself, because you will see some people lose weight a lot faster than you. It also goes depending on like their genetics and how much weight they had to begin with to lose. Like I didn't really have that much weight to lose, so at first mine went fast, but now it's slow, to where other people who started off a little bit heavier than me have already hit like their 100-pound mark, and is a little bit lighter than me. But I try not to pay so much attention. It does get a little annoying sometimes, but it happens. Don't compare yourself to others. You will see you speed up at times and slow down at times. So just hang in there. It will go. Also, stalls. Like I said, I'm in a 3-month stall right now. It is frustrating, but it is also pretty good because I'm able to wear my clothes again and not have to rebuy clothes every time I try to wear them. At first, in the beginning, I will recommend that you don't buy so many clothes, just because you will change very fast, and if you do, you're going to see yourself buying a lot of clothes. A lot of people have recommended to go to like Goodwill and stuff like that, kind of like secondhand stores, so that you could get some clothes and you're not spending a lot of money on them. So yeah, so just go to those kind of stores to save money on buying new clothes. That's kind of it I have for now. If you have any comments or concerns or other questions, just comment down below. I'll be more than happy to share my experience with y'all. I was going to try to do it week to week, but that didn't happen. So here's my 37-week video. I hope this helps y'all. If y'all do have any more questions, please let me know and I'll try to make another video. Thank you, and y'all have a nice day.